Hello, my lovelies. Welcome to Assorted Sundries. Do you like it? Do you like it? You guys remember I bought that bejeweled mask? Is it sparkling like it should? I added these for like eyes. I don't know. I'm fiddling with it. We are going to use this next week in a hairstyle because I much prefer it as hair adornment than as an actual mask. And I just tied it on. I just did a cinnabon and I tied it on with the bow. It's pretty. See, I did accordingly. I feel very rich except for my nails, which are very pumpkin-y. But whatever. So yeah, it's Assorted Sundries, which is our Friday wrap-up of, I don't know, what went on this week, how things went, yada yada. I still miss my Cass very much. He's doing fine, but his mother, not quite so much. Danny and Murphy seem to have settled down a little bit. Danny and I had a lot of problems sleeping at first. Murphy less so, but Cass usually sleeps on my side of the bed right up against me, and then Danny sleeps in between Cass and I. Like, she makes herself a tiny ball and she likes to be squished. So without a Cass, it's me and Danny and Murphy wherever he feels like, which is usually on a pillow. We couldn't get comfortable without Cass honking at the bed, kind of thing. So it took us a little bit, but we're good now. We have finally convinced Murphy to let me kind of hold him like a teddy bear, and then Danny just squishes in between, so we're good. It's very weird. So we're doing okay, I guess. Although they're very pouty, like right now, they're asleep. Granted, it is also rainy and yucky out, so they tend to be sleepier than barometric pressure and whatnot. So, yeah. So that's happening. What else? Not a lot. Oh, did you enjoy yesterday's history lesson? I don't know. It was a weird one, I know. But this is how my brain works. When like something's happening, I then lose myself in Google and all the different websites and read up on all kinds of things, and then I just feel better because I feel like knowledge is really power. It is. And like I've expressed before, I love the internet because anything I could possibly want to know about is there. And I find it especially helpful for myself nowadays when I'm having so many brain issues with the brain fog that like I have a little thing that's in my, like, do I remember, I sort of remember something like this before, and I can find it so that I know I'm not a crazy person. I know I'm not, imagining things that, yes, I remember clowns being weird before. Yes, oh, by the way, if you're here today and missed yesterday, we talked about the Phantom Clown Epidemic of 2016, which is very similar to the Phantom Clown Epidemic of 1981. And we talked about mass hysteria, so you might want to go look at that one. It was pretty fun. At least I thought it was pretty fun. I don't know. Yeah. So, yeah, basically, that's about it. I don't know what we're doing. I did get contacted. I get to do homecoming hair again on the 22nd. So, I'm excited about that. Get to see my girl again. And I've done her hair, I think, every homecoming and then last prom since she's been in high school. So, yay. Oh, and I get to do her makeup, which is also fun. So, I'm delighted about some things. So that's exciting. I'd like to do her hair. And I'm gonna look and see if I have anything new and special that we can fiddle with. I do wish I knew what color her dress was before I went though, because then I could get her some things for her hair in advance, but my only information is be here at this time. And then I'm just gonna wing it. But that's okay. It's okay. What else? Oh, American Horror Story is back. I completely missed the beginning, but it was still on demand, because usually I DVR, because you guys know me, I'm a fast forward through commercials girl, and I hadn't realized that it was back on, because I count on my DVR to just record things in case I miss the premiere date. But the problem with American Horror Story is that they change the name of it every season. So like this year it's American Horror Story Roanoke Nightmare. So it didn't record it, because the one on my DVR is American Horror Story Hotel, which was last season. So I missed the first 2 episodes, but I caught up and then was able to watch the third. So yay, I like this season. Much like last season, I feel like it's much more cohesive. I've watched every season. The only season I bailed on was Freak Show, because it was just, I wasn't interested anymore. Like, it started good. The thing with a lot of Ryan Murphy shows is that it starts really well. You're really in it, and then it just kind of blah, 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 blah. I loved the first season. I actually really liked the Asylum one. And I didn't mind Coven too much, although that's when it really, really started going off the rails for me. Just such a wonderful cast, and then it felt like they didn't know what to do with everybody. So, Coven, I finished Coven, but it was a little, and I didn't finish Freak Show. I never watched the last, I think, 2 or 3 episodes. I didn't even bother watching that, so I didn't really know how it ended. Hotel was really, really good, though. I felt like it was very solid and cohesive. As a whole, like it felt tighter. And this one is shaping up to me, although a lot of people are really upset because I've read some things in forums that they don't understand. Why do they have 2 sets of actors playing the same sets of characters? And all I could think was, you've never watched a single show with reenactments? No investigation discovery? None of the Ghost Hunter shows? Nothing? You've never watched any of it? I don't understand how you can watch television in this day and age and manage to have not caught at least one show that has the people talking about their experience and then reenactments of that experience. Like, I don't know. So that's not bothering me. And I like it because it feels very, it feels kind of fun. I do not think they're going to stay with this premise, as in, you know, they're filming a show. And we see, because they pulled back in the 3rd episode, they pulled back, so we actually got to see like the behind the scenes cameras and stuff. So I think what's going to happen is about halfway through the season, we're going to go from like ghost hunters type thing, sort of, or a haunting. I guess that's more, it's closer to that. There's a lot of these shows. So from that to either a ghost hunters type thing with found footage kind of sneaking its way in. And I think we might see the actual people meet up with the people playing them on television and shenanigans ensue. I don't know. I kind of hope it goes that way because I think that would be super fun. School bus, sorry. I think that would be super fun, but I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I don't think they can keep this up for an entire season the way it is now, so I'm guessing that there's going to be a little something happen, but thus far I'm happy. Haunted house stories are always some of the best. So, yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. What are we at? 9 minutes. Okay, I will keep it short so that we're around the 10-minute mark because I've actually done that pretty well this week except for yesterday's video, but that's okay. So, I just want to say thank you all for all your kind words about Castiel. I want to thank all of my patrons, my beloveds. I got 2 new ones, so thank you. I will need to do Monday. I think I'm going to do a whole thing where I run down the list of all my patrons because I haven't done that in a while, and I thought that would be good. Yeah, I'm hoping. I have been saving Stranger Things, that came out on Netflix. I haven't watched it yet, and you know that's like catnip to me, and I should have by now, but I didn't because I tried to do over on Patreon. I tried to do a kind of watch with me thing with, oh, what did I try? It had Eva Green in it. I can't remember what it is now. Penny Dreadful. I tried that. I think one person listened to it, and that was it. So, oh well. But maybe Stranger Things would be different since it's a Netflix original, and it should be available worldwide instead of just local. We'll see. But I saved it just in case, because that really seems like fun to me, and I really enjoy doing my one-off of Penny Dreadful, but nobody else seemed to like it. So we'll see. Although I have to say my beloveds are awesome because they're like, we really don't need anything else. I mean, if you want to do stuff, that's great, but which granted, thank goodness. But yeah. All right, now we're already 11 minutes, so I'm going to shut up for reals. For realsies, I'm insufferable sometimes, you guys. I don't know why you put up with me. I really don't. But I'm glad you do. So, any hoodles, I will see you all next week. Have a great weekend. We will have pretty hair. We're going to use this thing in it somehow. To be determined. I have to fiddle. But it will be sparkly and glamorous. So that it could be for a fancy dress or what have you. So, any hoodles, I love you guys. I will see you on Monday. Have a great weekend. Be good at it. Bye.